And now it's time for the Guest Expert Series. Oh, hello. Good morning. Welcome. So excited to be here today. We are going to be talking about showing up and why that is so important. So hello, and welcome. As you're coming on in, say hello. Today we're going to be talking about showing up and why that is so important. Let me see where these comments are coming in. Awesome. Say hello as you pop on in. So excited to be here today because showing up is a really important part of running your online service-based personal branded business. Really important. As you're hopping on in, say hello. Let me know where you are tuning in from. If you guys don't know me, my name is Melissa Jakubovic. I'm an online marketing strategist and Facebook ad expert to health and life coaches and healers. I help you scale your business in 90 days or less. And today I want to talk to you guys about showing up. Showing up is hard sometimes. Showing up is important to do consistently, which is part of the reason why it is hard to do sometimes. Sometimes you just don't feel like showing up. So what do you do when you don't feel like showing up? Well, sometimes you want to take a break. Sometimes it's good for your brain and your body to just step away from your business and take a break. Other times it's good to show up anyway, even if you don't feel like, I don't want to do it today, because lots of things make us not want to do it today. And if we use that as an excuse every single time we don't want to do something, we end up not showing up. It works against us. So show up. Do it. Show up and do it. Show up and do it. And that's it. You just go through the motions and you keep showing up. Stop talking about it. Stop talking about, but I have this thing and this thing. Stop thinking, one day soon I'll do it, or I have a plan to do it. Stop telling everyone about how you are planning to do something. Just show up and do it. I think a lot of times we get stuck in this idea that building our business and putting out the foundational marketing systems that we need to run our business effectively online is this massive thing. And when we look at it that way as a massive thing, it does seem overwhelming and it is hard to show up because you don't see that you're chipping away every day, little by little, into this major thing. It's the everyday that makes that major thing. It's the compound effect. If you haven't read that book, I highly recommend you read it by Darren Hardy. The compound effect is showing up every day and doing little tiny things every day that over time compound into massive change and growth and acceleration. And so when we don't show up, we are actually hurting our future selves. And when we do show up, we might feel like we're hurting our current selves a little bit, but we may just be stepping outside of our comfort zone. And when you're running an online personal branded service-based business, showing up is the most important thing you can do. It is how you grow your business. If you don't show up, your business is not visible. And if your business is not visible, nobody knows that you're open for business. And then it's harder to build communication and connection and reach and get the traffic in the door. So instead of thinking of this massive thing that we need to build out for our marketing strategy to be in place, I want you to think of that one thing that you can do today that's going to move your business forward. And don't just pick a random thing out of the hat. Maybe sit and plan and figure out, from here to here, I have to do all of these things. Now let's make it even smaller, into smaller chunks. What am I going to do this month? What am I going to do this week? What am I going to do today to get this going? And if you want to be really crazy like me, what am I doing this hour to get this going? And then you schedule it out. You have to show up, even when it's hard. And if you've never showed up before, you've never written content that really pulls in your target market, or you've never gone live, going live, I recommend and highly encourage that you do, because that is how you show up and that is how your business gets visible. So every day you wake up, you're disciplined, have a routine, and show up for yourself, for your clients, for your potential clients, your fans, your followers, and your business. And when you feed your business will feed you. And showing up is how you feed your business. It's how you grow your business. It's how you scale your business. If you're not visible, nobody knows you exist. And the beauty of social media is that it is virtual. So you could roll out of bed and hop on and show up. It's not like I have to get dressed and then get in the car and drive somewhere and meet people face to face. It's really none of that. Showing up virtually is literally putting on a shirt and showing up. I just hopped out of the shower, my hair is wet. So it's not about being disciplined, having routine. I have to wake up at 5 a.m. It's not about that at all. I do not wake up at 5 a.m. I go to bed at 2 a.m. For me, showing up is doing it consistently in a way that fits my schedule, in a way that fits my life. So for me, I don't go live anywhere online until 10 a.m. I will never go live before 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is my time. That's when I start my day. I also don't take discovery calls until 10 a.m. I will take a client call at 9 a.m. But the point is, the discipline and that routine can happen in a way that fits with your schedule. So you show up for the people that you want to reach. You show up for you. You show up for your family. Why are you building your business? This is how you build your business. You have to show up. So you show up and you don't stop showing up. So what I want you to do is to think about setting time aside every single day to do this show up. And maybe it's in the morning because you're an early bird. Maybe it's in the afternoon because you're working 3 jobs. Maybe it's at night after the kids go to sleep. Whatever that show up time is for you, I want you to set time aside every day and show up so that you can make this time fit for you in your schedule. You can figure out a way. You can be resourceful. Being a business owner is about being resourceful. Things don't necessarily come easy. Sometimes you want to get help from a coach or a strategist and you can't afford it. That doesn't mean don't show up. That means keep showing up even more and being resourceful till you have enough funds to invest back into the business. Anything else that you do that's not showing up is an excuse. No more excuses. No more if this, then that. None of that. No more of that. Or no more someday, one day. Oh, I wish that I could have blah, blah, blah. Nothing. None of that. Make it happen. You can make it happen. You could totally make it happen. I'm going to pop into the comments. Carolyn, hello, hello. I'm challenging myself to show up every day in short lives. Yes, excellent. That is going to help you over time. That's going to compound into massive growth. Amazing. Kazil, commitment to excellence is doing it whether you like it or not. Ooh, I love it. You know, I post quotes every day. I might be taking that one. Yeah, exactly. It's showing up even when you don't want to. And then you look back and you're like, huh, I'm pretty cool. I showed up every single day. And now you see the growth that came from that. Maria, hello. Consistency and commitment. That's right. If you care about your business growing and you care about the growth, it's just like having a baby. You have a baby. You hope one day they become normal citizens in society that you've raised a certain way. If you just have a baby and you leave it there and you ignore it, it's not going to reach that end goal. You have to show up every day. You have to feed it. You have to change its diaper. You have to put it to sleep. And over time, it builds and it grows and it can do things on its own. Same with your business. Once you start building these things and you show up and you're attracting your target market and you're building momentum and you build out systems, marketing systems in your business that help things move on their own, now the business is growing on its own. You still have to show up, but things are now working on their own. You're not doing everything. It's just like kombucha. I'm making kombucha in the kitchen over the last couple of weeks. And you put this SCOBY, the symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast, into the hot tea, and you let it ferment for a few days, a couple weeks. Then you take it out, then you flavor it, then you let it sit for another 5 to 6 days, and then you drink it. That's a long process. If I don't show up and check in on the kombucha, or I don't do it on the right day, everything falls apart. It's little tiny pieces of growth, and then you have this amazing thing at the end. You have a law-abiding citizen child, or you have a delicious cup of kombucha, or you have a big business that is operating on its own and people know about you because you're showing up and they start referring people to you. So you can make it happen. You can make it happen, and I want you to make it happen. And if you're scared to show up because you don't think that you have any followers or any fans or anyone out there that needs to hear from you right now, I want you to think again. We've all started from somewhere. We all started from the ground up, and you get the followers and you get the following and the fans because you show up every day. It's not the other way around. It's not, I have all these fans, I need to show up. It doesn't work that way. In fact, when you're first starting out, you probably only have friends and family and people who don't support you on your page, which makes showing up harder. But as you show up, more and more people that you're attracting will come in, and the people who aren't really a good fit will phase away. So you have to show up to get this process started. So tell me in the comments one way that you are going to show up right now in this next month, because this is a powerful month. So let me know right now in the comments how you are going to show up for your business. Are you going to set a time on your calendar to show up every day? Are you going to go live at least once a week? Or like Carolyn every day? Are you going to post your content consistently? What is it that you're going to do? Faith says you can't count to 1,000,000 without first starting at 1. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's so good. Yes, exactly. You have to start somewhere and then you have to grow from there. It doesn't start with growth and then everything falls into place. Exactly. I actually am a folk dancer. I've been folk dancing for over 30 years since I was a little girl. And one of the dancers of mine, she came in for the very first time and she was like 60 plus and came in and said, wow, I'm never going to dance like you. I can never dance like you. And I said to myself, you just literally walked into my dance class. I've been doing this for 30 years. Do you think we're going to be at the same place? Of course not. I've shown up every single week for 30 years. You've showed up once. You think we're going to have the same outcome? Of course not. Now, if you keep showing up, can you get better? Yes. Can you learn all the dances? Yes. We have over 10,000 dances, so there's a lot to remember. Can you imagine being over 60, walking in and saying 10,000 dances? How am I going to learn all those? It's just like building this massive business. How am I going to do it? One step at a time. That's how you're going to do it. One step at a time. Learn one dance first. Commit to one thing in your business, and then it will grow. Kazeel, don't expect great things if you can't do small things consistently. Exactly. You know, a year ago, you can even go check on my personal page. I posted a really nice post yesterday of what I've accomplished this year. A year ago, I was not where I am today, but I have literally shown up every single day this year. The last 365 days had me here, showing up for my business every single day. Of course, I could take off weekends and I can do things like that, but I am doing things to move my business forward every single day. So I'm not saying you have to go live every day, and especially if you don't want to go live on the weekends, but I am saying pick one thing and do it all the time. Karen, the lives every day and post at least 4 times around the same topic, keeping it simple. Good strategy. Let's see how it goes. Stick to it. Faith, I do weekly Facebook live show, Brand Therapy Thursday, where I do brand trainings on a host of topics to get entrepreneurs to stand out. Perfect. Yes. Excellent. It's once a week, weekly. Excellent. So you guys hopefully understand. Hopefully you get it. Hopefully this has inspired you to take some action, because there's all this stuff we could be doing in our business. We can be diving deep into personal development. We could be planning things out and strategizing. We could be talking to people. We could be doing a lot of things, but it's the action that makes it happen. So taking imperfect action is better than taking inaction. Taking action on things, even if you're not sure how to do it, is so much better than not showing up at all. So I hope this helps. If you want more marketing strategy and business strategy and growth mindset around business, come join me in my free group, magneticmarketingmastermind.com. It's for coaches and healers, anyone who's building a personal branded online service-based business, and virtual assistants who are in there who help and support those types of businesses. So it's a win-win. You can come in there for marketing strategy. Also, when you're ready to delegate, there are people there who are awesome, ready to help you. So hop on in to magneticmarketingmastermind.com. I hope this helps, and I will see you same time next week.